The European Union has agreed a cap on bankers' bonuses. Under the plans, bonuses will be limited to around a year's salary, but could be doubled if a company's shareholders agree. Britain has been fiercely opposed to the plans. It says cutting bankers' bonuses will hit the City of London, the EU's biggest financial centre.
Under the proposals, bonuses would be capped at a year's salary. The ceiling could be raised, but only with shareholder approval. Large bonuses have been blamed for much of the reckless behaviour which helped produce the 2008 financial crisis, and they've become politically toxic as taxpayers have been forced to foot the bill for collapsed banks. The measure, which has to be approved by a majority of EU states, is seen as a defeat for Britain, home to Europe's largest financial sector. Bankers in the City of London say a cap could drive business to countries outside the EU.
Well, first of all, on the negotiations in Brussels on bank regulation, make a couple of points clear. First of all, Britain wants to have effective bank regulation. One of the failures under the last government was the failure of having effective bank regulation. We will look carefully at the outcome of the negotiations last night. I think there are a couple of important points to bear in mind. First of all, we are absolutely clear that we must be able to implement the Vickers plan in the UK, which in some ways is tougher than regulations that are being put in place in other European countries. We want to have this proper ring fence between retail banks and investment banks, and the rules must allow that to happen. I think that is very important. The second thing is that we do have in the UK, and not every other European country has this, we have major international banks that are based in the UK but have branches and activities all over the world. And we need to make sure that regulation put in place in Brussels is flexible enough to allow those banks to continue competing and succeeding while being located in the UK. So we'll look carefully at what the outcome of the negotiations was before working out the approach we'll take at ECOFIN next week.